Hi there, my name is Emma. Welcome back to my channel. Obviously I got a haircut. My hair isn't as long or insane as it was. It's a lot more manageable now. Also, I took out, on my partner's side of the bedroom, I took away the toilet paper roll. It was only used for blowing his nose. No other reason. No, I'm kidding. He's had really bad allergies and like sniffles and sneezing for the past like 2 months-ish. So that was there, and he finally got some like actual tissue boxes because we were out. So yeah. In today's video, I thought I would do a how I did my makeup in high school. It's gonna be a little different because I'm doing one half of my face before my 17th birthday and one half of my face after my 17th birthday. And that is because on my 17th birthday, my mom took me to Sephora to get my makeup done. And little did she know that she created a monster who would fall in love with makeup and beauty and all things cosmetics and everything. And yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm first going to do on this side of my face how I did my makeup before my mom took me to Sephora. Alrighty, headband is on. Have my mirror. Sorry if I'm a little weird in frame. I forgot a mirror. This is the Hocus Pocus and ColourPop collab. Oh, hello me. This is a really cute mirror. It's the only thing I got from the collab, but it's so cute. So, all right. So first thing we're going to do, I should also get tissues. Killing it with having to get up and down. Love it. Love it. Ugh. So the reason I needed tissues is because on this side of my face, 16 and under, when I was wearing makeup and there was no primer or anything. And what I would do is put on foundation. I think it was like, my mom took me shopping for just like a little bit of makeup from I think like CVS or like the drugstore. And it was like a CoverGirl foundation, I think. It's gonna either be ColourPop, Maybelline, or L'Oreal, you know, the big drugstore brands. At least I think at the time. But anyway, so I obviously don't have that foundation anymore. I'm 26. Good Lord if I did. So I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade Fair 20N. And I did not use a brush or anything, so I need the tissues because I just used my hands. Not that there's anything wrong with that. This is probably gonna feel a little weird. Feels wrong. Let me grab my mirror so I'm not looking in the viewfinder. Again, there's absolutely nothing wrong. I'll clean up the middle line later, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with applying foundation and stuff with your hands. And probably, okay, I can't blend down the neck. I probably didn't do that. We've done it. Whether you apply makeup with a sponge, a reusable sponge or a disposable one, or a brush, or your hands, it's okay, you know? Makeup really has guidelines more than like rules. Sound like Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean. Uh-oh. Ooh. Getting it on my bed. This shade might be, oh, hello, ma'am? I didn't ask you to come to the party. No one invited you. Getting all of my hair. Okay, great. Fabulous, fabulous. Phenomenal. Yeah, the shade might be a little bit light for me. And that's okay. Let me do, oh my god, this is taking forever. Am I doing this wrong? Probably. Oh, I gotta get on my lips. Girl. Okay. The Lord knows, you know, concealer mouth was in. I wasn't quite like, in high school, it was a touch past like, no, it was, just in general, it was past like MySpace. It was much more like Facebook. So people weren't quite rocking the emo scene. But you know, there weren't quite full beats either. When was I in high school? 2011 to 2015, I think-ish, around there. Just creeping into the beauty world around that time, I think. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe I'm just that pale. I can't tell. Alright, so now that that's on, I'm gonna wipe my hands. Off with ye. Oh my god, this is so messy. It's a later problem. I genuinely don't remember if I had concealer or not. I genuinely can't remember. But I'm just gonna put it on just for, you know, shits and giggles. This is the Winky Lux Peeper Perfect Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer in the shade Fair. Is it focus? Is it focus? Yes. And I'm going to put it on. I usually will put it on my finger and dab it in, but I can't. Oh, that's too much. I have one hand free. I'm gonna try to use my finger, but I don't quite mastered nails yet. Is that darker than my foundation? I don't know. Yeah, I'm so bad with undertones. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm so bad at them. Yes, it is a little difficult with nails. I feel like I'm just like clawing into the product when I use my fingers to blend it. I'm not used to them. Press-on nails are like a recent thing for me, so I'm not used to them. I definitely, if I wore concealer, probably I think only put it under my eyes. I definitely had acne as a teenager. I don't get people out here being like, oh, you're so young, of course you don't have acne. I had acne when I was like 12. And my acne it came in hot, it came in strong. Elementary school, my skin was horrific. And it stayed horrific up until being an adult, and even now, it's not great. Biggest, like, falsehood or lie I was ever told was, like, lack of acne when you're an adult. That's so not true. If you are not quite an adult yet watching this, you will have acne as an adult. Just someone has to tell you. No one told me. No one told any of my friends or anyone I know. I look insane. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. I need like a table. I need a table. One day. One day. I'm gonna powder my face with the CoverGirl True Blend pressed powder in shade 1 Translucent Fair. Mine is very dirty. She's very dirty, and this is what the... Oh God. This is what the inside looks like. The mirror is pretty small, but it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna show you the mirror and you're gonna get blinded. Okay. And it was probably the powder I had was probably like CoverGirl or again L'Oreal or Maybelline or one of those things. And I'm going to use this powder brush by ColourPop. It is their F28 brush. It's like just like a big old powder brush. And I think it came in their like Stone Cold Fox brush roll set when they came out with the eyeshadow palette. So I'm just gonna do a little dippity in the powder. Sorry, I'm using the viewfinder because this mirror is like teeny tiny. My apologies in advance. And I just whacked this all over everywhere to set all the things. Is it set? I don't know. Does it really matter? Not really. Under the eye. I should have set that first. It's gonna crease like I'm not. It really doesn't matter, Emma. It really doesn't matter. It's not like you're putting eyeshadow on. God's sakes. Hi. See, she's not perfect. The skin is not perfect, and that is okay. That's one of my biggest insecurities, to be honest with you, that I'm just, you know, I'm accepting the fact that, you know, everyone has texture. Social media lies. What is this one hair? Hello? There we go. Get out of here. It's like in my eyelid and I can feel it. Stop! Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, social media lies to you. People have texture on their skin. They do, I promise. I need like a flat brush. I keep smushing brushes into my face, and it's probably not good for the brush. I just spent like a good 5 minutes trying to get hair on my mouth, and I'm not entirely sure that I got it out. Oh my god, that's really annoying. Okay, I think it's gone. Anyway, and now I have spit all over my chin. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is fine. Everything is fine. It's not like I only have 44 minutes to film. Could Lord, before my camera dies. Okay, she's set. We're done. I'm done. We're done with her. And then the next thing I did was my eyeliner. No brows. No brows, no contour, no blush, no highlight. Did not do that, even though I'm pretty obviously blush was a thing. Blush has been a thing for forever, but highlight definitely wasn't a thing. At least not as popular. And contouring and bronzing might have been, it's just not at my age group. So I'm literally gonna take this. I used like a pencil eyeliner with a smudger on the end. This is the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eye pencil in black onyx. Just see me on focus. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it is. Okay, kind of. I don't really know. So what I did for my eyeliner was I would do a little bit on the outer part because I was too afraid to go all the way around on my upper lip. I should zoom you in, but we're gonna save that till I do actual eyeshadow on the other side, spoiler alert. I didn't go all the way into the inner corner. I stopped literally like right there with eyeliner because of the way it like dragged and I didn't know how to deal with that. So I literally just did that. Can you even see what I'm doing? I'm sorry. I really should zoom you in. I will, I promise you. I promise you I will. So yes, I just did that, left it. I'm pretty sure I left it without blending it. I have the urge to blend, I can't blend it. Oh, now I gotta get rid of that mark, okay. So I didn't blend it, you know? And then, we all know what's coming. Did the lower lash line into the waterline. I don't even know if I did my waterline. I think I did. We're gonna go with yes. I think my friend taught me how to do the waterline. The time. I'm so sorry. So she just went in. We've all been here though. We've all been here. We all have. Did not blend it, just went absolutely ham. You know what? I might have done a better job than this. I don't know, but there you go. That's pretty much the eye makeup for anything on my actual eyelids. That's gonna drive me crazy. It's fine. It's fine, Emma. It's fine. Hello? Oh my god. The cap for the smudger just fell off and I was like, what is that noise? I'm so sorry. I'm like looking in the viewfinder. I'm like checking my makeup in the viewfinder as if I need... Okay, anyway. Then it was just mascara for the last step, and for that I'm going to be using the Pacifica Vegan Collagen Fluffy Lash Mascara. It looks like this. It's not my favorite mascara if I'm being honest with you. I really like Pacifica Skincare. I think I mentioned that in my previous video. If I didn't, I like Pacifica Skincare. But this is the brush, or the wand, spoolie. It just doesn't do much, and I want more from her. I want her to give me more, but she doesn't. That's her boundaries, I guess. Turn to the side so you can see me. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I just did my upper lashes. Probably wasn't even this precise. I can't imagine doing this as like a 15 or 14-year-old. I really can't. I think that's all I did. I think that's it. I think we're done. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're done with that side. This is the side I did before my 17th birthday, in between like, oh God, 12 and 16, I think, is when my mom first took me to get makeup. Look at that completely unset under eye. Love it. Now this side is when my mom took me to Sephora, and y'all are in for a trip. Y'all are in for a trip. I went and got my makeup eraser and tried to go down just half my face to remove the makeup I accidentally got on this side. I'm gonna show you how I did my makeup, my 17th birthday and beyond, up until I, watched more YouTube videos and blossomed into the 26-year-old you see before you. I'm trying to kind of replicate the products that I used because I remember getting that makeover and I remember all of the product, not all of them, but most of the products that she used. Obviously don't have them anymore. I try to buy cruelty-free. It's been brought to my attention that Bath & Body Works isn't actually cruelty-free. I have a very large collection. But I need to do my own research for that, but apparently it might not be, so I might not be buying from them for a while. Well, a lot of those products weren't and aren't cruelty-free either anymore or never were. So what can you do? So I'm going to be using dupes that I believe are cruelty-free. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I know a couple of them, their parent companies aren't cruelty-free, but you know, I try. So I know the primer that I use, because we're finally using primer, was the Cover FX like mattifying acne primer that was like green. I think they've done a couple formulas and updated the packaging. So this is the Cover FX mattifying primer with acne treatment. That one was more like watery and green. This one's a bit more, you'll see, silicone-y. So, okay, that was way too much for half my face. I'm sorry, I'm using the viewfinder. This is hard to get to the other half. How do people do this? And then I went in foundation, which was the Makeup Forever foundation. It was like the HD foundation or something like that. But today I'll be using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation in the shade Aspen 04. And the brush that I used was, I believe, a Sephora brand brush, which I also don't think are cruelty-free. And it was like one of those flat brushes, those flat foundation brushes. I know a lot of people either use a beauty blender or like a buffing brush now. Closest thing I have is gonna be this Fenty Beauty 110 foundation brush. It's gonna be the closest thing with like the two flat sides. I'm literally only half a pump, it's only half your face. I'm just gonna dot that, because I'm pretty, you know what I think I did actually is I would put it on a napkin, because the woman who did my makeup at Sephora, she I think put it on the back of her hand. Imagine doing that now in this climate. And then put it on me. But like, ooh, I got foundation everywhere now. I hate that. So I would put it on a tissue and then put it on my face. Like, put it on a tissue, rub the brush in, then put it on my face, which probably ended up with a lot of tissue bits on my face. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go in and blend that. I don't think this is really all that close. I'm sorry. I don't think this is really all that close to the formula. This Bare Minerals foundation, I don't think it's at all close to the formula of the, what's it called? I just mentioned Makeup Forever. The Makeup Forever foundation, this is like significantly lighter coverage. And I think that one's more full coverage, because I know that I was getting my makeup done when matte makeup was like really starting to take off. I'm gonna add another layer, like, what the hell? Also, can we talk about how these are two wildly different shades? I don't know if you noticed that. I did. Alrighty, and I think I definitely blended? I was blending down the neck, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Lord have mercy. I feel like I'm whacking myself in the face with this brush. I'm doing a terrible job of blending over the line. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. This does not need to be perfect. I do have fuller coverage foundations that are like the Makeup Forever one, the Makeup Forever HD, but it's either like Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm not putting on Charlotte Tilbury just on half my face to take it off. I'm sorry. It is expensive. And I think the Juvia's Place one is the other one that I have that's closer to being full coverage, but it's oxidizes really bad, so it's kind of the wrong shade for me. It's the right shade when I put it on, but when it oxidizes, it gets pretty dark. So I gotta go a couple shades lighter in that one. It's a nice finish. Definitely used a concealer brush. I don't remember which one it was, but this one is the IT brushes for Ulta, the IT Cosmetics ones, in the number 203 blending concealer, which is kind of like a smaller fluffy-ish brush. It's like a medium density. And I'm pretty sure the concealer that I used was, I'm assuming it was Makeup Forever. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer in the shade Fair Light Neutral. And a brush so I can show you. That's what it looks like. This isn't my favorite concealer in the world. It's not as full coverage as I would like it to be. It's kind of like a teardrop shape with like, no, it's just a teardrop shape. I thought it had the middle cut out, but it doesn't. So hi. I'm just literally gonna, oh Lord. That is what I did right there. That's so much concealer. Emma, oh my God. And I think I put some on my eyelid. Any blemishes? This is significantly lighter than the foundation. Whatever concealer I used, it wasn't any lighter, any, like, you know how like it was a trend to go 2 shades, I think, lighter with your concealer. It was like the same shade. Why did I put more on under my eye? I don't know. Why does it burn? Okay, I think that's all I really want to put it on. Okay, so maybe I spoke a little too poorly of the Bare Minerals foundation. It has a little bit of coverage. Okay, it's not bad if it doesn't have coverage. I just prefer a little bit more coverage. It's still 2016 in my brain. Alright, and we're gonna blend. We're gonna blend with the brush. Oh my God, Emma. Someone want to tell me why I thought this looked good? Well, why do I think that looked good? We all did though. We all did, it's fine. Nice you're a teenage Emma. She's only a teenager. Sorry. Do I like go this way? Is that better? Go this way. Yeah, hurts, my back hurts. I gotta have better posture, guys. I gotta fix that. That's good enough. That's as good as it's gonna blend. It did not match at all, but that was the thing. Well, actually, it's soon after this is when I started. I hopped onto the concealer a lot lighter than your foundation trend. But like I said, at the time, they were the same color when I got my makeup done. Insane. My battery's gonna die, I gotta hurry up. I didn't use any cream blush or bronzer or anything because I don't think they were very popular at the time. But for powder, I'm literally just gonna use the CoverGirl powder again, and with the same powder brush, which is where? Here. Really shouldn't put that on my bed. I need towels too. I'm a train wreck, apparently. It's fine. Everything is fine. This is fun. I'm having a lot of fun, actually. I need another arm. Did I blend it out? I don't know. I'm not close enough to the viewfinder to know. I probably honestly didn't blend out any creases on my eyelid or under my eye. Yes, I'm setting my eyelid and I am going in with eyeshadow primer. So we're going ham. The powder I'm pretty sure that I used was the Makeup Forever HD powder, the loose one. Why do I look yellow? Probably need to turn on the lights. I'm not 100% happy with the lighting yet, but maybe I just need to do color correcting, but you know, we're getting there. I'll figure it out as we go. So for bronzer, I believe the one I used was the Laura, it was a, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a Laura Mercier bronzer. It was like one of the shimmery ones, I think in like shade of 1 or 2 or something like that. And I used one brush for all my base products. It was literally just, other than this, the like literal base, just for like, I only used bronzer and blush. And highlight wasn't a thing, at least it wasn't any sort of popularity at all. And I used a tapered powder brush for both of them, both bronzer and blush. And this is the It Cosmetics Airbrush Powder Wand, number 108. This is what I usually use for powder on my face, but this is the closest thing I have to, you know, what I did back then. So we are going to load it up. And I did the 3 thing. Oh God. It's too much. I did the 3 thing, if you all know what I'm talking about, you know, where you start. There we go. You start in your forehead, go to the cheek, and down into the jaw. And I'm just gonna, I didn't even tell you what bronzer I was using. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Can you even, is that even showing up on camera? I don't know. We need to turn on the brightness a little bit. Just... Sure. I don't think you can see that, but that's okay. Cheap products were, they were going. They were, I was probably very much abusing my face with the cheek products. Not that I don't know. Yeah. Okay, we can, you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. For blush, I know it was the NARS Orgasm blush, and I have a mini one, but I don't know if I want to put it on camera, because again, they're not cruelty free anymore. Oh, right. It was just this brush, same brush. But I mean, I still mentioned their name. I don't know. It's very complex, you know. Navigating products to mention, if mentioning them is giving them, like, you know, recognition anyway, versus like physically using them on camera. I'm not sure. I'll try to figure it out as I go, get more strict brand cruelty free. Yeah. So the one I'm going to use is the Zisa Cosmetics Powder Blush in 01. It's actually really pretty. It has that pink undertone with a little bit of golden glow. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. I'll stop using the viewfinder. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. A little baby mirror in here I can use. I think I just, like I said, same brush, whack it on. Hit them apples of the cheeks. Showing up? I don't know. Ring might be too harsh, man. I'm sure I put way too much on. I mean, you can see the glow from the blush. Maybe it's just more, maybe the glow is stronger than the actual blush? Okay, blush pigment. But yeah, is that, and that is the base entirely done. For eyebrows, I didn't use any eyebrow gel. I don't think I used a pomade. I think it was like one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencils, which I don't have anymore. I know I think they're still really good, and I used them for a long time afterwards because I know they're cruelty free. But the thing is that the spoolie always breaks off of them, and $20 for an eyebrow pencil, and the spoolie breaks off, like, you've got to be kidding me. Absolutely not. So, I'm going to be using the, I think this is, hello? Oh yeah, the Joa, I believe is how you pronounce it, Cosmetics Precision Brow Pencil. I don't know what the shade is, it doesn't say. Oh. The shade Brunette. And we are just gonna fill these in. I'm just gonna do that real quick. I'm not gonna fill both of them in, just kidding. I should zoom you in. Hi. Hello, oh God, oh. Please ignore my teeth. They look, concealer does nothing for the color of your teeth. This shade isn't quite, it's a little too light for me. My brows are really sparse. They look like there's hair where I'm drawing it, I promise, but they're just really sparse. So it looks like I'm essentially creating, ooh, girl, what did you do? Essentially creating a brand new brow shape, but I'm not. I promise. I really am, I promise you. But yeah, this is not quite the right color, so it kind of looks like, it looks a little funky. When I blend it out with the spoolie, you can kind of really see where my brow hair is versus where the product is, which is not quite, you know, ideal, but what are you gonna do? But this is pretty much what I did. I didn't quite shape them as well. I think I've shaped this a little too much for what I did back then. I definitely think I was a lot more conservative as to where I was filling in my eyebrows. Sorry, I'm not used to being this zoomed in. We're close, we're up close and personal. Yeah, definitely I think I'm doing a little bit more shaping than what I should be doing. Stop it, I'm gonna put we can't do anymore. We're done. We're done. Oh, what? I say we're done as I continue. But yeah, and no brow gel or anything like that. Just tinted, clear, or otherwise. There's no otherwise, it's either tinted or clear. For the eyes, I was actually surprised to remember that I used eyeshadow primer. It was the, we love her, we know her, she is famous, she's beautiful, she's wonderful. She is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Okay, all used here, just a touch. I'm only doing only one eye. But, because I don't have that anymore, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, just their eye primer that they came out with a couple years ago. A couple years ago, right? Oh, Lord have... Wow. This is why I shouldn't use a viewfinder for anything. But, you know, here we are. You pick up the mirror. Gotta love it, gotta love it. So rotating back around, and we're gonna blend. I'm like watching my battery go down on my camera. I can't believe I'm putting like a whole ass, like that's what I did. I would do put my concealer on, and then the powder, and then the eye primer, which thinking about it makes zero sense. Absolutely no sense whatsoever. And then for the eyeshadow, I used the Stila In the Lights palette, which had the not infamous, it wasn't bad, the famous kitten eyeshadow in it. Everyone had this palette. They had a couple more like in the garden or in the, like they had a collection of these, but In the Lights was the most popular one, and the one that, again, had kitten in it. And which was like a champagne-y shade. For those who don't know, it was like a really famous champagne-y shade. And the closest thing I could find to that was in this ColourPop palette, their Rock Candy, one of their like mega palettes. And the closest thing I could find in my collection was this shade, which is called Friction. Right here, that's the closest champagne-y thing that I could find that could kind of come close to kitten, but it's such a... Unique isn't the right word. Like, it's a champagne shade. Like, come on. But it's at the time very, very revolutionary from what I remember. And the other shade that I used in that palette, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a brown shimmer, or more like a matte kind of satin-ish with like gold glitter in it, I think. And for that, I'm gonna be using to recreate is this shade from the ColourPop Going Coconuts 9 Pan palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Get Crackin'. So, I don't remember the order. All I know of the two shades, it was those two shades that I used in my eye. Obviously the Kitten, the shimmery one on the first half of my lid, and then that other one, throw the name in here once I look it up, on the outer half of my lid. And I use the same brush to apply them both, which kind of is wild to me now. Again, use as many brushes as you want, or none, if that's your vibe. I can't imagine doing that now, and I think, it's clean enough. I think I'm gonna be using the Morphe M330 brush, which is like a tapered, fluffy blending brush. Hello? Yeah, there you go. I think I'm gonna go into Friction first. With this fluffy brush. Cannot believe this feels so weird. That's okay. Use the mirror. I'm gonna use the mirror from the Going Coconuts palette, and I'll wipe that on. Sure, but it was like the brush that I used was like a fluffy tapered brush like this one to apply both of those shades. Can you even see that? Probably not, like it's hardly sticking. Well, no, it is. It's sticking a little bit. That's really pretty. I should use that shade more. That's really pretty. And then after that, we go into, nope, it's in my lap. Go into Get Crackin', or whatever shade that was in the Stila palette. Oh, oh dear. Get back. We're just gonna I don't remember how I applied them, I just know it was something like this. Obviously, I didn't remember what order I applied them in. Yep. Okay. And I don't remember if I carried them onto my lower lash line or not. I think I'm just, with the very tip of this tapered brush, I think I'm just gonna do that anyway. Just to, you know, satisfy some part of me doing my makeup now. That's all the other things that I'm doing that I wouldn't do now that are driving me crazy. Again, do what you want. But you know, that's way too much. I probably didn't put that much on. That's okay. I think that was it. That's the eyeshadow. Well, not very blended, but it was also shimmer, so it didn't blend super well. And I literally, quite literally, just whacked it on. If I was gonna focus. If I was gonna blend it, it'd be with the same brush. It wouldn't be with a clean brush. Now for eyeliner, what I used was specifically the Bobbi Brown gel, more like the gel pots. And I got actually really good at that, but now I use liquid just because it's one less brush to clean and less of a hassle. Plus, that would smudge on me because you really should set gel liner. And now I can't be bothered. I just can't. Oh, we'll use this bad boy. This mirror. So all I didn't do a wing. I just went across my my upper lash line. And what I used, or what I'm going to use, is the NYX That's the Point liquid eyeliner. And put a wing on it. It's black, but it's like the thick one in their like eyeliner collection. I know they have a few different sizes. But this isn't my favorite. I'm mostly just kind of using it right now to use it up. So, BRB. I don't know if you can hear my partner sneezing, but he's sneezing out in the hall or in the living room. Yep. And there that is. That's it. That's all I did. Just across the eye. No big problem. Sometimes I do that. I don't do it super often. I'm currently realizing I'm more of hooded eyes than I think I originally thought, so I'm still getting used to how I do my wing liner because I still did it with like my eyes closed, and how people without hooded eyes do their wing liner, and I need to not be doing that. I gotta up my hooded eyeliner game, but that was the tangent. But yeah, this is what I did, just across the eye. She's cute, she's fresh. And then for mascara, I know I used a Dior one. I don't remember which one. I think it was like a curling mascara, but I'm literally just gonna use the Pacifica one that I used earlier. There's not like any techniques changed or anything like that. Whoop. Oh, hello? Ma'am, I do not invite you to the party. Yes, we need more from her. We need a lot more from her. That's okay. I'm gonna let that dry before I do my lower lashes, because that will transfer out. You can't even, hello, where is she? She left the building. That's, you can see it on this side, but maybe that's just because there's a lacking eyeliner on that top. For lips, I'm gonna keep you zoomed in again. I'll zoom you out at the end. Sorry, I should show you anything about it. For lips, I think I just wore a lip gloss. It was by NARS. I don't think it was, I shouldn't talk while I'm doing that. I don't think it was Orgasm. I think it was like a different shade of theirs, but it was like kind of like a deeper pink with a little bit of gold shimmer in it. There's licking tissue and trying to wipe it off my lips. I should use the mirror. Okay, again, it doesn't matter, it's just coming right off. I don't know what I'm doing out here, but the closest thing I have, because I don't have that lip gloss anymore, and I don't really have a shade that really matches it. I'm gonna use this Too Faced lip gloss. I think it's from their Tutti Frutti collection, it looks like. It's their Comfort Lip Glaze in Grin and Bear It. And I'm just gonna, this is a little more peachy. It has the gold shimmer in it, but it's definitely more of a peachy undertone, where the NARS one was a lot more pinky. But how we got? Yeah, no, this is the incorrect shade. Oh well. I really don't have anything close. I really don't. I should though. That was a nice shade. It was a pretty shade. Plus, you know, cruelty-free dupe. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off the other side. Like, I left the concealer on my mouth for the other side, but I can't deal with it. It's driving me crazy. I think the original lip gloss, again, a lot more pink as opposed to this like nude peach. It was also just darker in general, and I think this is nothing like the lip gloss. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more, but I think that was more glittery, where this is more, look at that application. I'm fighting the battery for time right now, but. So this is pre my 17th birthday, somewhere in between like 12 and 16, 13 and 16. and this is my 17th birthday and beyond. Obviously not today, I do my makeup a lot more different now. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you think, if you relate to either side, if this was your whole life, still is, nothing wrong with that. If this was your whole life, still is, nothing wrong with that. Tell me about your makeup journey in the comments. Let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.